Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for visiting me here in my channel. My name is Kanako. I am a coach in Kimono. And today I'd like to talk about the fearful and doubting feelings when you see the gap between your goal and the reality. I think everyone has experienced that maybe you are already in the journey of manifestation and well, whatever your imagination gives you the idea, whatever the idea, certainly you can have it in your hands. Yes. Well, it is true because we become what we think about and we certainly attract who we are. But still, well, it is certainly from my own experience. I couldn't help feeling fearful and doubtful on the journey. And then I will tell you how to deal with it and how to face that kind of fearful or doubtful feeling. And I think one of the things comes up as fear is I am not yet there. I still don't have it. I still don't see the result yet. And yes, suddenly these are the so, well, it's seemingly natural reasons to have the fear in your feelings. But in fact, it is not. Well, it is just your old program bringing up how or who you are really. And your old program is trying so hard to pull you back to the old settings that who were not enough and who do not deserve that amazing goal or amazing achievement and successful life. So I think when the fearful or doubtful feelings comes up in your mind, suddenly I say it is a sign you are on the right track. And I'm not saying from the spiritual perspective, but will really from the realistic way of observation. So whenever you feel I am not there, I don't still see the result yet, it means, well, certainly your old program is, well, trying to convince you to come back, certainly. But, well, that kind of fearful or doubtful feeling cannot be the reason that you quit the journey to your goal achieving or the manifestation, because actually facing that fear or doubt that, well, you may feel like I thought this might work, but it didn't. And well, what's wrong with that technique? Or what's wrong with me? Or what's wrong? Or maybe I need some part to be healed in my soul or something in my past, whatever. But actually it is not. It is all about having your mindset back on your right track, which leads you to the manifestation or the wish fulfillment. And what I mean by saying this is, first of all, please know that fear comes up because of your old program, and actually that fear can be changed or shifted to gratitude and love, which are really having the total opposite level of vibration. So love and gratitude, they are the highest vibration, and really these vibrations, love and gratitude, really helps you to quickly come back to the right path. And well, really it is important for you to know when fear is in your system, in your feelings, in your idea, you are off the track, certainly. Because fear is a clear sign that you are not on the track, on the path, which leads you to your goal. So actually, even just with this idea, I think you can now appreciate the fear for showing you that you are off the track. So whenever, well, actually, this is my way of doing. So whenever I feel fear or doubt, I actually know, okay, I am off the track. So I remember who I really am. I am rich. I am beautiful. I am productive. I am creative. And well, all the affirmations I say, and that actually, in that way, I can remember who I am, really. So, yes, when fear or doubt comes up, I think you can just say or out loud or in your mind. Well, I think it depends on where you are at that moment, but still, I think you can use affirmations to remind you who you really are. And yes, certainly it will help you to come back to the right track. So suddenly fear is the sign telling you that this is a time you remind yourself who you really are. And at that moment, I think you will know that fear is just a so loving and grateful sign telling you that you are going the wrong way. So it doesn't mean like if you have fear in your mind, it means you needed to change your goal or you needed to back up, or you needed to quit. Well, these are not true. Whenever you feel fear or doubts about your goal and maybe fearful and doubtful because of the gap between your goal and what is happening in your life, in your daily life, then that is the moment that you certainly have started the journey to your manifestation and you started to recognize the gap because your old program is struggling, that you are actually leaving that old program and eventually you achieve your new whole life. But still, that is really a process of, how can I say, reborn. So to be born again, yes, in this life. And well, I'm not sure if I am speaking the spiritual way or not, but anyway, but still, I think it is really helps. Well, it actually helped me to remind myself wherever or however fearful or doubtful the feelings it became, I reminded myself who I am and I used affirmations, or if you can spare some time or space, of course, it is really good for you to listen to one or two great videos or speeches in YouTube or podcast, whatever the tool you are using. So do not let the fear decide whether you should quit or not, and never quit your journey, because fear and doubt actually, they are the great signs that you are on the right path and you are certainly getting out of all those old programs. So I hope this makes sense, and I think you can have certain set of affirmations for yourself that remind you who you really are. And actually, I've just heard someone telling this. If you have fear in your feelings, it means you are away from true self. So I think this is very important to know, to be reminded. I think everyone knows that, but well, in most of the cases, most of the people kind of forgetting about this. So really, so don't let the fear or doubt decide for you, but you control those fear and doubts and just change them to totally opposite ones, which are love and gratitude. And anything, whatever is happening in front of you or whatever is going on in your mind, everything has two sides. I mean, the fearful side and the loving side. So it means if you have one side, you always find the other side. And the focus should be towards the other one, love and gratitude. So please observe the situation or feelings or whatever is going on in your mind or in your daily lives. I think you can always find love and gratitude, and these shift, intentionally shifting the focus you are putting in your everyday life will certainly lead you to greater, happier, and richer life. So, I hope, yes, I could deliver my message. Please tell me what you have thought about this, and thank you very much for watching my video. I will see you in my next one. Until then, enjoy every moment of your life. ありがとうございます。